Greetings and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. In our last episode, we talked about the latest update to the game, where they added a mythic tier of gear for our heroes, and of course gave us a new hero. We also did a lot of attempts to get that hero, and they weren't really very successful. I have made massive gains in the meantime. Massive gains. As you can tell, I now have 4 soul shards. She'll be on that castle in no time. No time whatsoever. Evan will just have to sit there for now. By the way, you might notice that I do have enough soul shards to rank up Camilla, but I haven't done that because I basically haven't changed my crew. With the exception, of course, of Evan now has 4-star rare armor. In the meantime, I have attempted to advance, and it's been a very strange road. So here's the thing. We started at 4901. That was the last level we did in the previous episode. At the moment, we are now at 5068. There were a lot of stops along the way. At one point, I was stopped at 4998, and I thought I was dead stopped. That's when I gave Evan the armor, and I stopped to think, wait a minute, did I just break that? Because I was going to do this, stage 5000, and they blew right through that. And they went to 5012, and I figured, okay, if they stopped there, I ran it twice, they lost, then I ran it again, and then they won. And then they went on to 5054 from there. And they were like at a dead stop. I ran it like 4 times, they were losing ugly. So about an hour ago, I said, okay, I'm going to do the video now. Let me just check one more time. And then they won. I have no explanation because I didn't change anything. Not even the archers. The archers have not been changed since before the last episode. But we are now pretty solidly stopped at 5068. So let's watch them beat it because I've run this 5 times just to make sure. Because it would be quite embarrassing if they actually won at this point. But then again, I've had situations like this before. All right, so what I would like to do at first, in order to break this problem, which I hope actually does exist, otherwise I don't know what to do about it otherwise. What we're going to do is we're going to kick our 2 buffers up to legendary status. Okay, if you guys win, I am going to delete you. Don't win. Lose badly. Thank you. Thank you. See, there were a whole bunch of guys over here on the right who are still alive too. Yet I've seen that before, and then they actually won. Very, very strange. Very strange indeed. Anyway, what I would like to do to try to break this, of course, is to crank up Tristan and Luke to legendary status. And I can do that because I have a lot of Ascension Stones. What do I mean by a lot? Well, let's just select one of them, and I have 61,503. I think that can get the job done. So here's the thing. If I just boost them one more time, they're going to be legendary. It's going to boost their primary buff. So I think that's going to give a really big charge to them. After that, we can worry about boosting our other heroes, and maybe we might actually draw that new one. Marion, I think it was Marion. Okay, so here's the one we're talking about. This is the big skill, right? This is all support heroes attack increased by 160% for 6 seconds. And of course, he has this one over here, which gives an extra 4 seconds. So it's a total of 10 seconds, and it refreshes every 12. I don't expect to see a change in that second count because they would have to do this increase. Otherwise, this skill would be useless, and that would be the 5th star of Legendary. Do they want to have it all the time? I mean, they're not giving themselves anything for the mythic tier at that point, because let's face it, they're probably going to do a mythic tier someday. So what I'm going to do is we're going to increase him. We're going to rank him up, and I'm guessing that's going to go to like a 180. If the pattern holds, it's probably going to be 180. And his stats are actually pretty good. He does a lot of damage. So he's got 287k health right now. And I only gave him the 3-star armor and 151k in terms of his attack. The reason, of course, his attack is so big is because he doesn't have any skills that increases his damage by 300% or 1,000% or something like that. That would be very unbalancing. He increases everybody else. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this. All right, so that's going to make him go up to 7,600, and we can't even dream of that. Okay, and there we go. And the sound is doing weird things again. All right. Okay, so what is it now? Oh, it's actually 200% for 6 seconds. Okay, so that's going to be working out pretty good. All right, so why don't we go over to Tristan here, and his skill actually boosts the attack speed of support heroes. And at the moment, it's 175. I guess maybe like 220 based on what we just saw. And again, the same thing with the timing. 6 seconds over here, an extra 4 seconds over here. You can bet that one's going to go to 5. So I don't expect to see an increase in this one. Oh, you know what? We didn't check. Hold on a minute. We didn't look at his abilities. Okay, his attack went up a little bit. His health went up a little bit. It's really the benefit he's doing to the team that's really important, right? All right, back over to here. All right, so let's just go ahead and rank him up. Okay, yeah, 220. I figured it was going to be about that since what we got with Luke for a moment ago. Okay, and of course, we could rank them up more, probably at least 2, maybe 3 times, something like that. But then again, that would really drain our Ascension Stones, wouldn't it? Who knows? Maybe we get lucky with some of our S-types, right? Okay, so let's just go back over to here. And you know what we didn't look at? We didn't look at this. Okay, we got Christian at the top with a whole lot. That's been changing a lot, though. That's been changing a lot. You got Harold in second place, then you got Camilla, and then you have Evan down here, and then, of course, Luke and Tristan down there. And then you have everybody else. Yeah, what happened to the archers? I mean, look, Gabriel is doing more damage now than the archers. That's a big problem. I mean, the thing is, at that point, should I even have him in anymore? I mean, he's not boosting the archers anymore. I mean, should I put somebody else in? Maybe Lucas. Maybe I should crank up Lucas and put him in or something like that. Because if they're both going to be down here, what good is it to me? I mean, rank 8 for the archers is where they were without Gabriel in there. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Okay, let's see. They should be able to blow this away. At least I really hope so. I refrained from increasing Camilla because we're going to do that later. Believe me, we have some challenges we can do with a tougher team. All right, so but this should work out well, I hope. If not, we'll have to come back to this. Okay, so are they killing faster now? They do seem to be killing them at the wall pretty well. I do believe they're going to get this. It's going to be close, though, because there are a couple there. Yeah, when they came back, that did it. Ooh, very close, very close, very close. Ooh, man, that was very, very close. All right, we'll just confirm that. Okay, and what do we get? Christian at the top again. He did do a little bit more damage. We have Camilla. We have Evan in there. Where did Harold go? Oh, Harold is all the way down here. Well, we did do a bit of a boost there to Luke and Tristan by increasing them to Legendary. Of course, their next upgrades would boost themselves, so they would do better. And they're down there. I mean, really, should I even have Gabriel in there? Now? I mean, once we rank him up a few more times and he can do more stuff with the archers, maybe. But at the moment, this is telling me maybe I should consider taking him out. It's a good question. I don't know. All right, you know what? Why don't we do some hero summoning? Because I got a bunch of hero seals. And, of course, I have some rubies up here. And we'll see what the situation is going to look like afterwards. We might make a change. Because, I mean, as it is right now, that's just kind of silly. And yes, I have finally noticed, since you guys pointed it out, that I was missing something. There is a way to remove the animations of somebody, you're pulling somebody full. There is a way of doing that. There's a little checkbox. I just never saw it. So I thank you guys for letting me know it was there. All right, what am I talking about? Well, we're going to start doing summoning now, so let's do it. Skip cutscenes. That's what we're going to do. And when you see the little stars, it means we actually pulled somebody. So we did see we got some Julian up there, so that's a good thing. All right, let's go again. Okay, we pulled him. I definitely don't want to see that. This is going to move much quicker now. Okay, absolutely nothing. Ooh, 2 stars and 1 star. Yikes. Okay, 2, 3 stars. Still not very useful. Let's keep going. Okay, we got, I think that's Ryan. Yeah, that's Ryan. Oh, we do have some Gabriel down here. Hopefully we get enough to rank him up, because like I said, we might have to take him out. Okay, none in there. Okay, we pulled him, but who cares? Okay, basically it comes down to no 4 stars. Okay, no 4 stars. Okay, we pulled Christian. Very good. I think we have some extra of him, so ranking him up would be interesting. And I'm wondering, should we put Marcus back in instead of Gabriel? That's what I mean. I might have to rank him up and see whether or not that's going to be something we can do, because he was doing a lot of damage. And Gabriel at the moment, maybe we just have to rank. Looky. We actually got Sumerian. That's like 16 I have of her now. We almost have her. I'm being sarcastic, of course. All right, we pulled him, but who cares? Okay, more? Okay, it hung. Not much, except, of course, we did get some Anthony there. Okay, and not much there. At this point, I really want 4 stars. All right. Not much. This does make it go a lot faster, though. So that's actually a really good thing. Yeah, not much. Actually, I should say just nothing. Okay, we pulled Xavier twice. I mean, we could rank him up more. That's an idea. It's just at the moment, I don't really think it's something we should do. We actually pulled Adrian. That's interesting. We're going to have to get her up a lot more before we can think of replacing Xavier. Unless we wanted to put her back in instead of Gabriel. I guess it really depends on what skill she's going to be unlocking, right? If we were able to boost Adrian enough in order to, say, get her to Epic, to boost the golems a lot more, the number and the time they're there, and that's close to what Xavier's got in terms of his cavalry, that might be the time she comes in. So, I mean, getting cells of her, especially if you're going to pull her, is actually a really good thing. All right, nothing there. And nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing. Okay, we pulled him, but who cares? Okay, nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Okay, we got some Sophia. I hear eventually she's going to be critical. We'll see when that happens, and we'll continue to collect her cells, obviously. Her soul shards, I should say. Nothing there. Wow, I'm glad I didn't have to watch all of that. Yikes. Come on, I need 4 stars. Okay, we got some Roderick. We got 2 shots of Roderick. All right. And yeah, that would have been painful. Okay, we got some more Camilla up here. And we have some Vincent. Okay, some Xavier, but who cares? We got a lot of him already. Okay, we got some Lucas. Maybe he heard his name. If Lucas himself would show up, that would be great. We might want to do something like that. Okay, a lot of Marcus over here. Boy, I could probably rank him up a lot if I wanted to. I mean, that might be something that we can do. All right, and I'm out of the hero seals, so we'll start doing some ruby rolls here. Hopefully they'll get us a little bit more. Okay, we got some more Gabriel. Gabriel, your spot is in danger. You might want to consider something extreme, like showing up. Okay, nothing there. A little bit of Evan, but we have a lot of Evan. Okay, we got some more Gabriel. Showing up in person would be good, though. Just saying. All right, how are we doing? 35,000. Nothing there. More, please. I'm going to do 2 more. That's all. 2 more. This one. And nothing there. And final one. And nothing. Okay. By the way, yes, my viewers have been telling me that I need to work on the low-level warriors. The ones specifically who do stunning, because those are the ones I'm going to need. Now, hold on a minute here. I mentioned that because I've actually been saving them for a while. You'll notice in the B tier that I have a lot of cells for the warriors in there. The exception is that I hadn't been doing is in the C, which is Diago, the guy in the middle of here. I'm supposed to save him too. The reason for that is because they have stunning. The guys down here, the ones who have like control capabilities, I should be working on them. That may happen someday. And you can see I've already been saving the B tier ones. I'm going to start saving Diago down here too. The thing is that at the moment, I'm obviously not having any problems. Because without upgrading any of my characters, I went from 4901 to 5068. So obviously, there's not a problem. When I hit a wall, that's when I'll start looking into options. But I will start saving their soul shards. I will not dispose of them. I have been disposing more so of the support ones in the B and the C because other than, Luke and Tristan, because let's face it, they're completely useless because there's no way you're going to put them in over the higher rank ones, right? Okay, so I have been seeing that, by the way. I just wanted to mention that. Okay, so what do we got going over here now? I see Tristan's going up. I see Adrian's going up. I see Camilla's going up. Actually, Camilla just got a bunch there, didn't she? Did we pull her? No. She already had enough to actually do that. All right, so I was wrong about that. We just got another 12 on top of that. Why don't we start with ranking her up? Okay, her burn duration. I believe that debuffs them or something like that. Hold on a minute. No, it debuffs their attack. It debuffs their attack. By the way, the reason that people have been talking about the warriors that I mentioned, the low-level ones, the reason for that is, let's just take a look at Roderick for a moment here, right? If you look at his skill, he does the fire that debuffs the attack of enemies. He doesn't actually stun or freeze anyone. So what they're talking about is, warriors with control who just basically hold the enemy in place so that the support ones in the castle can kill them. But there is an argument to be made by debuffing them their defense in that case. The attack, maybe not as important, but there are some who I believe debuff their defense. I think that's what you do here. No, he does paralysis, so that actually makes him useful. And that's kind of the reason I'm wondering whether I should rank up Marcus, because Marcus also does the same thing here. He knocks them in the air or something like that. I remember that Harold seemed to be the S-class version of Marcus. And I do have a bunch of cells for him. So I'm wondering maybe that's not such a bad idea because at the moment, if him and the archers are going to be that low, then he's not doing me any good. So I'm thinking what we have to do maybe is wait for him to get back around to here. If we can get enough cells to rank him up, that will increase the percentage of his attack boost to the archers. Right now, he doesn't seem to be doing me any good. That's what I'm thinking in terms of. So, if I was to say rank up Marcus, that might be better. Because he does have a myriad of control on him, and we're always going to have the archers anyway. So I'm thinking that might be something we want to do. Oh, and I wasn't done over there yet, was I? No, I wasn't. All right, let's go back over to here. All right, we're not... Oh, yeah, Christian, let's see, what's he going to get now? Increases his own crit by 500. And basic attacks do area effect. All right, so let's increase that one. And now he does, his crit is up to 750. So he'll be doing a lot better now. And he's about halfway to ranking up again, too, which is really good. Very good indeed. Okay, and so I'm about to rank her up now. If we could rank her up 4 more times after that, I believe it's 4 more times after that, we could increase her golems, and then her golems might actually be better than Xavier's cavalry at that point. So we might be able to get her in then, but at the moment, she's just not there yet. So let's just do that. So if we can just get her ranked up a couple more times, get her to Epic, which isn't so easy for S-Class, but, you know, she's in the background someday. The thing is, Xavier is currently a 3-star. Is he a 3-star? No, he's a 2-star legendary. So it's a little hard to get rid of him at that point, right? Okay, we'll just increase Sophia because why not? She does have the soul shards, right? So she's a rare 2-star at that moment. And she's actually close to going up again. So like I said, I hear that eventually she's going to be very important. But I'm guessing she's got a lot of ranking up to do before we can actually do that. You know, I'm really thinking that I want to put Marcus back in there until we can get some increases for Gabriel. Because I really did not like the look of how much damage him and the archers were doing. And like I said, he does have some control with him too. And I do have a lot of Ascension Stones too. So you know what? I'm just going to do this. Because I remember he was doing a lot of damage at the time too. Okay, and we can do another one. That will make him an epic. Okay, so he's doing 1,000 damage there. You know what? Why don't we just leave him there for the moment? I know I could rank him up a bunch more, but what I want to do is first thing, let's get him up to, the other ones, are they 1,400 or 1,500? I don't even remember. They're 1,600. Okay, so they're 1,600, so this is going to take a while. But I think it's probably for the best for now. All right, let's get them all the way up there. I do have a lot of those soul stones and money, of course, both of which are necessary. All right, let's get over there. All right, all the way up. Boom, right there. And I need a suit. Guess where I'm getting it from? All right, this is probably temporary, but I think that I just really did not like the way that looked. No, I did not. All right, where is he? And let's just gear and then put that on him. All right, like I said, I could probably get him close to legendary. I don't think I could quite do it, but I would just like to do this as an experiment. All right, so I want to switch it in there. Formation. All right, boom, you're gone. And where is Marcus? We'll put Marcus in there. Like I said, he doesn't just do damage, he does do control. So that's actually not such a bad thing. All right, so what are we going to do? Well, why don't we just practice on a boss and see how that works out, right? Because we have old Wolfie here at 23rd level. I don't think this should be a problem. Okay, and there's the wolf. Okay, so far no one has even reached the middle of the screen. Okay, they reached the middle of the screen. Screen, that is. Okay, but that was kind of decisive, wasn't it? All right, I guess we have to try that one again. Okay, the only thing I like there is something I don't see. Oh, that's what I want. Yeah, I target those, especially when it's that many, right? Okay, let's just try the 24 and see how this works out. Oh, I forgot to look at the stats. I should have looked at the stats. We'll look after this. Okay, all they have to do is kill the boss, guys. Kill the boss. And he's going down very fast there, isn't he? Okay, that was the slowest 2% I've ever seen. Okay, what do we got? The hero seals would be nice, but I'm not going to do it too crazy. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's take a look at the numbers. Christian at the top. Then we have Evan. Then we have Harold. Then we have Camilla. And then the twin. Okay, he actually inserted himself between the twins there. Where are the archers? Wow, the archers really fell back, didn't they? Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to see about that. You know, this map is a little bit weird. Christian always works out great in it. I think we'd have to go and do a battle. I mean, we're going to win it easily, but I'd like to see in a real battle. Let's see how the numbers work out. Okay, that worked out. All right, so let's check out the numbers here. Okay, so we have Camilla, we have Christian, we have Harold, we have Evan, and then we have Marcus. Now, remember, I could rank up Marcus a lot more if I wanted to. And who knows, maybe I should actually do that, and we can see where that changes from there. You know what? I'm actually going to do that. I think maybe 2 more times. There, where is he here? Right here. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, that increases his own crit. And then we're going to do this. And that's his percentage of knocking the enemy up in the air for a second. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I do believe I could get him the legendary fairly easily if I wanted to. All right, here's what I want to do. Since we're going to do another battle, why don't we pick something that will actually be beneficial? Where was it? Okay, did we beat this one here? I think we did. I think we were stuck. Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. Where is it here? I get confused by the location sometimes. We did that one. We did that one. This one here is way too much. Yeah, this one I think was the last one that we didn't do. All right, let's see how this works out. All right, this was the big knights, the big tall guys with the swords. It's also catapults, which is a little on the annoying side. They do seem to be doing well at the moment. It's a matter of how many of them get to the castle. If they can keep them away from the castle, that's a very good thing. And they're keeping them away from the castle. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Although I don't think they actually, they don't show us the stats from the battle. Very unfortunate. Who did I not give? Roderick. Oh, I know. Let's see. Where is... I think that's Daniel, right? Yeah, Daniel. Okay, so he's an S, so we'll put him in charge there. All right, we haven't given him a keep yet. All right, what is left? I know the middle one. Have I started doing those? I did a couple of them. But I mean, that was 48, so 52 was just off of the table by that point. And there's just 56, pardon me, over there. Right, so I think these 2 islands are the last ones. And like I said, I've already started doing this one, so I'll start working on that. Maybe we can do this one fairly soon. And of course, there are other continents, including the rock continent, which was recently available to me. But it does get kind of nasty kind of quickly here. Actually, that's not so bad up there. But I'm guessing there's a little extra added difficulty to it. Okay, so basically we did some powering up there. We started by making our boosters legendary now. So we got some legendary buffing going on. There's not a lot more I can do with them. I might end up hitting the wall, as I mentioned earlier, when I can't rank them up easily anymore, or maybe not at all. I mean, look, we have Evan And we have Xavier, who are they 2-star legendary or are they 3-star legendary? They're 2-star legendary. Remember, at the moment, 5-star legendary is the last one. So there will come a time where I just can't really rank them up anymore. And then it's going to be a matter of skills. What skills do you want to have on the tower, right? We'll have to see about that. And, I put Marcus back in because I didn't like what was going on. Maybe if I can get some big boosts for the archers, maybe that can change. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So we did some legendary buffing to advance. And I'm guessing after everything else we did, we got an increase for Camilla. We got an increase for Christian. If I run into problems again, a blockade, I'll try putting Gabriel back in, especially if I can boost the archers to see if that's a thing. Otherwise, maybe I want to try Lucas, because if he becomes strong enough, maybe his pushback will be big enough to actually make a difference. The thing is, he doesn't do a lot of damage, and his pushback, which was his big skill, really wasn't very good. So, if he's pushing back a lot more, maybe that could be something that would be useful. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now, so thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.